Hey, let's talk about the forecast that we'd rather not be talking about.
No.
Did I sum it up?
Pretty much. Back to you. No, I'm kidding. What I will say is that we have a lot of hope now for clearing the inversion.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
It's not
Where'd
the
that come from?
precipitation. I know. I'm digging deep.
An optimistic Tuesday.
There we have to have it. I wish we could bring more moisture to northern Utah, but I will take clean air, and I think a lot of us will. Let's go ahead and start with that pretty view. This was a good one. Scott took this one. Thank you, Scott, for sending and just being so great about it, but you can look towards the Great Salt Lake. This one from Magna. Pretty shot there. You see a little haze at the base of the mountain. Ensign Peak, our time-lapse, picks up on the hazy conditions we were seeing along the Wasatch Front. We're ventilating, though, in our northern valleys with this northwest flow, and that's helping us see clouds moving through. That promotes mixing, and we're all about that. As we look at our quality the last few days, I take you back to last week as we look at peak particulate matter, which landed us in the unhealthy for sensitive groups category, but then the northwest flow took over, and you notice how we drop. I mean, obviously inversion's still there, but we dropped to the moderate category through the weekend and to start the week, and that includes today. And actually, our particulate matter was the lowest today that it's been in 5 days. The inversion level with cooler air moving in really gets moderated, sticks down by the valley floor, which is good news, and even stays away from the benches. Heading into tomorrow, moderate air is forecast at some point for the Wasatch Front, Wasatch Back, Cache Valley, and the northwestern corner of the state. But you do see green in northeastern Utah, places like Castle Country, Grand County, and then even down south, which we love. But we could see more of that green come the end of the week here, which is promising. Great. Sunset shot from Mapleton. Hard to not see any snow on that grass in January. Oh, it's also the case in southern Utah, where our time-lapse video shows you Ivins, lots of sunshine. Temperatures hit 60 yesterday, mid-60s, so cooler air did definitely cool things off. It was a cold start to the day with teens and 20s. We're going to repeat that tonight. 20s and 30s out there. We're freezing in Salt Lake, Provo, Heber, Logan, all in northern Utah, now into the central portion of the state. A few 30s holding on in south central Utah right now, 41 in St. George, but numbers still dropping as we head into tonight. Getting through the next several hours, hazy conditions in some valleys. Now, that could lend itself to a little bit of nocturnal fog, most likely for the Bear River Valley, possibly up towards Cache Valley. We saw that happen last week. Not a sure bet, but there's potential. That high pressure centered over to the west, and it's got a clockwise rotation around it. It's bringing warmer air to us, so we're warmer than average in both northern and southern Utah with inversion in place in January and a huge lack of snow. Well, that is just not a recipe that I just want to bake up anymore for this winter. We'd like to change it. Let's look and see if we do. Dry conditions as we get through our Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly Thursday. We're watching this cutoff low. Our moisture tracker shows that cutoff low. Now, occasionally, with the cutoff, the path is a little erratic. It looks like it's going to move through the desert southwest, but it could bring the potential of moisture into southern Utah. Okay, that's a part of the Beehive State getting some wet weather. We were hoping that would be the case for the north. Doesn't look like it. We just get a little disturbance coming through that's bringing in colder air and wind. That's going to be our inversion buster. High pressure sets up behind it, and here's hoping we get some clean air for a few days and we breathe a little easier. You haven't seen the future cast because, gosh, it's been a snooze fest, but we finally get to pick up some moisture here, and that's Friday into Saturday. That would be the window that the cutoff low would impact southern Utah. Looks like Iron County, south central Utah, and the southeastern corner of the state could do okay. Modest precip expected. I would say early projections, maybe 3 to 6 inches in the mountains. Something. We would love to share that in the north. We won't. 40s for tomorrow with hazy conditions. 40s on the eastern side of the state, 56 in St. George. Looking at Washington County, I put a slight chance in on Friday. You're going to see more cloud cover, but it looks like Iron County has a better chance for that wet weather. Here's the Wasatch Front. Hazy conditions, we clear by Friday, slight chance Saturday. That's for my sanity, folks. Don't be fooled. 40s over the next 7 days. We are dry and we stay that way. We'll be right back.